What if everything Beth and Rip have fought for is about to be taken away in a single night? What if the war they've been trying to avoid is finally here? And what if one shocking betrayal changes the future of Dutton Ranch forever? The episode 7 trailer has dropped, and trust me, there are several clues hidden throughout these few seconds that could reveal the biggest showdown of the season so far. The rivalry between Beth Dutton and Beulah Jackson appears ready to explode. Carter finds himself caught between loyalty and temptation, and Rip may be forced to make a decision that could cost him everything. By the end of this breakdown, you'll see why episode 7 could become the most intense chapter of the series yet. But before we dive in, let me know in the comments, who do you think will win the ranch war, Beth and Rip or Beulah Jackson? And don't forget to subscribe because we're breaking down every episode and trailer from Dutton Ranch. Now let's get into it. The biggest thing the trailer is telling us is simple. Peace is over ever since Beth and Rip arrived in Texas. They've been trying to build a new life far away from the ghosts of Yellowstone. But the official synopsis for episode 7 makes it clear that their dream is colliding with a rival ranch willing to do anything to protect its empire. And that's exactly what we've been watching all season. At first, the conflict with Beulah Jackson seemed like a business dispute, competing ranches, land disagreements, local politics. But now it feels much more personal. The trailer creates a feeling that both sides are preparing for war. Notice how Rip appears more serious than we've seen him in previous episodes. Rip is usually calm under pressure. He doesn't panic. He doesn't overreact. But when Rip starts looking worried, that's when fans should start paying attention. Why? Because Rip understands something that Beth often ignores. A smart enemy is more dangerous than a powerful enemy. And Beulah Jackson is both. Since the beginning of the series, Beulah has treated Beth as a threat. She knows exactly how dangerous Beth can be. Unlike Jamie Dutton or many of Beth's previous enemies, Beulah isn't intimidated by her. In fact, she seems to enjoy challenging her. That makes episode 7 extremely dangerous because both women believe they're the smartest person in the room, and when two unstoppable forces collide, somebody gets hurt. But here's where things become even more interesting. The trailer heavily hints that Carter could become the emotional center of the episode. Think about Carter's journey this season. He's no longer the lost kid we met years ago in Yellowstone. He's growing up. He's trying to find his place in this new world. And for the first time, he's starting to develop relationships outside of Beth and Rip's protection. That sounds good on paper, but it also makes him vulnerable. Several episodes have hinted that Carter's connection with Arena could create problems. The relationship seems innocent at first, but in a world where every alliance matters, emotions can become weapons. What happens if Carter trusts the wrong person? What happens if information about the ranch falls into enemy hands? And what happens if Carter finds himself forced to choose between love and family? These questions could define episode 7, because one thing Yellowstone fans know better than anyone is this: the Dutton family never loses because of strangers, they lose because of betrayal, and the trailer feels like it's building toward exactly that possibility. Now let's talk about Beth. The most fascinating thing about Beth this season is that she's actually trying to change. For years, Beth survived through anger. She fought everyone, destroyed everyone, and honestly, she enjoyed it. But Dutton Ranch has shown us a different side of her, a side that wants peace, a side that wants a future, a side that wants a life with Rip. The problem? The world won't let her have it. Every time Beth starts believing she's escaped the violence of Yellowstone, something drags her back into conflict. Episode 7 looks like another example of that pattern. The trailer suggests Beth is reaching a breaking point, and whenever Beth reaches a breaking point, chaos follows. Fans know exactly what I'm talking about. When Beth decides someone is an enemy, she doesn't stop until they're destroyed. So the real question isn't whether Beth will fight back. The real question is how far she's willing to go. Could she launch a direct attack against Beulah's operation? Could she uncover a secret that changes everything? Or could she make a move so unexpected that nobody sees it coming? Whatever happens, episode 7 feels like the beginning of Beth's counterattack. Now let's shift focus to Rip. Wheeler. Rip has always been the protector. The soldier, the man willing to do terrible things for the people he loves. But there's a key difference now. Back in Yellowstone, Rip had the support of an empire. Now he's fighting with limited resources. Limited allies. And limited options. That's what makes the situation so dangerous. The trailer creates the feeling that Rip is becoming isolated. He's carrying enormous pressure on his shoulders. Protect the ranch. Protect Beth. Protect Carter. Protect the future. But how much can one man carry before he finally breaks? This is where episode 7 could surprise everyone. What if Rip realizes that protecting the ranch requires sacrificing something else? What if victory comes at a cost? And what if that cost is something he's not willing to pay? These are the emotional stakes that make the trailer so powerful. It's not just about land. It's not just about money. It's about family, and family has always been the heart of this story. Another major clue hidden in the trailer is the atmosphere itself. Everything feels darker, more urgent. More desperate. The cinematography suggests that danger is getting closer. The calm moments are disappearing. The characters seem tense. The conversations feel heavier. That usually happens right before a major turning point, and I don't think that's a coincidence. Remember, episode 7 is arriving very close to the end of the season. This is typically where storylines begin colliding, secrets come out, alliances shift, and major cliffhangers are set up. That's why I believe episode 7 won't just move the story forward. It will completely change the direction of the season. Let's talk predictions. Prediction number 1, Beulah Jackson makes a major move against Beth and Rip. No more subtle games. No more warnings. A direct strike, something designed to hurt them emotionally and financially. Prediction number 2, Carter gets caught in the middle, whether it's through arena personal choices or outside manipulation. Carter's storyline is heading toward a difficult decision. Prediction number 3, Rip becomes more dangerous than we've seen all season. Every trailer frame seems to suggest he's reaching his limit. And when Rip reaches his limit, people should be afraid. Prediction number 4, Beth discovers information that changes everything. Beth's greatest weapon has never been violence. It's knowledge. She's at her most dangerous when she knows something nobody else knows, and I believe episode 7 could finally reveal the secret she's been searching for. But here's the prediction that excites me the most. What if Beulah isn't the real villain? What if someone else has been pulling strings behind the scenes? Think about it. The best twists happen when audiences focus on the wrong threat. What if the war between Beth and Beulah is distracting everyone from an even bigger danger? That possibility could explain why the trailer feels so mysterious. Something isn't adding up. And when something doesn't add up in the Yellowstone universe, it usually means a major reveal is coming. As we reach the end of this breakdown, one thing is clear: episode 7 isn't going to be a quiet chapter. It's going to be explosive. Beth's future is on the line. Rip's loyalty is being tested. Carter's path is becoming uncertain. And the ranch itself may be facing its greatest threat yet. The trailer promises tension, betrayal, emotional drama, and the possibility of all-out war. But perhaps the most important question remains unanswered. Can Beth and Rip finally build the peaceful life they've always wanted? Or are they destined to keep fighting forever? That's the mystery hanging over episode 7, and judging by everything we've seen, the answer could shock everyone. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our full episode 7 review. Also, tell me your biggest prediction in the comments below. Do you think Beth and Rip will win this war, or is tragedy waiting round the corner? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.